Hello everyone, it's the most wonderful time of the year once again, and that means it's time for me to talk about Christmas movies. Now Netflix has basically become the streaming service that has the most Hallmark style Christmas movies, which means that some of them can be good, but a lot of them are mostly bad. Well, our first Christmas movie of the season doesn't make any sense at all, and it is called Hot Frosty. Even though this movie has some good actors and some good acting in it all the way around, I feel like it's a ridiculous plot. So today we're gonna make fun of it. Alright Hot Frosty, what do you got for us?
And it's another beautiful morning here in Hope Springs as we remind you to grab those kiddos and head on down to the annual snow sculpture competition.
Alright everyone, this is our main character Kathy. Everyone say hi Kathy. And she has the oldest alarm clock ever. I think they're trying to make it seem like she has no money because she's getting bundled up in her own house right when she wakes up. And as she comes down the stairs here, there's a giant hole in the stairs. Nope, actually she just needs to call the repairman apparently. That still doesn't explain the giant hole in the stairs or this leak here.
My favorite customer.
Do you have any chocolate chip pancakes today?
You know what, I'll make you some if your mom says it's okay.
So it looks like Kathy is the owner of this little restaurant diner thing, and from what it seems, she has a lot of business regularly, so I'm wondering why she's not able to repair that leak in her house or that hole in her stairs.
I figured you might be so busy with the snow sculpture competition you wouldn't have time for lunch. So here's one turkey sandwich, no mayo, and one turkey sandwich, a disgusting amount of mayo.
Turkey! Who responds to someone like that after they've given them a sandwich? Alright Robert, here's your chicken sandwich. Chicken! And this town's got a snow sculpture competition going on? Man, this town must really love Christmas.
This just came in yesterday. It reminds me of the night that I met Theo. I knew it had come to me for a reason.
So the lady running the store in the town tells Kathy that she wore a red scarf one night and that's how she met the love of her life. And then she says that this new scarf came in and it made her think that it was meant for a special purpose. And then Kathy walked in. So she gives the scarf to Kathy and then she tells her to go out there and find herself a man. So Kathy's down looking at the snow sculptures that have been made and some of them are just snowmen and then there's this one that looks like a chiseled dude. And there is zero way that I'm gonna believe that you were able to make this chiseled snow dude out of just snow alone. But anyway, she goes and puts a scarf on him and then this happens. That's right, he comes to life because of the scarf, and now there is a naked man, or should I say snowman, running around the town.
Hello! Hi there!
This guy's a lot more naked than I was expecting for this Christmas movie. So he finds the clothing shop and then he breaks the window on accident and then gets in there and he's gonna steal some clothes because he doesn't know, he's just a snowman. And he takes this outfit with the name Jack on it, so I guess his name's gonna be Jack.
And I can move my arms. If it can happen to me, it can happen to you.
So Jack the snowman is out there the next morning talking to the other snowman, just letting them know how amazing it is that he can talk and move and he's alive and all this stuff. So obviously Kathy's got some questions and she's gonna go up and ask him what the heck's going on here.
Look what happened.
Sorry, what happened?
I was made of snow and now I'm made of not snow.
So not knowing who this guy is, she takes this guy into her restaurant in order to give him some food, and the whole time he's acting very much like Buddy the Elf.
Your friend's eating the jellies.
Thank you.
We are going to find the perpetrator.
So the sheriff's name is Sheriff Hunter. You may recognize him from Brooklyn Nine-Nine as Doug Judy. And the whole point of his character is that he's a sheriff that overreacts to everything. He gave someone a noise violation in a movie theater once for just unwrapping candy too loud. You know, Christmas movie kind of stuff. And the other cop in the town is also from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, if you guys remember Boyle. So those two are now looking for the guy who broke into the store and stole the clothes last night.
What's the last thing you remember?
You putting my scarf on? I think that's what brought me to life.
So now Kathy's starting to freak out a little bit. She puts a side-by-side there because snowmen look so much like regular humans. I'm not sure who made the realistic human in the snow sculpture competition, but I think they should probably be the winner and there shouldn't even be a competition held. Like, let's not get it twisted here, guys. This is a Christmas movie and this woman has believed almost instantly that this guy isn't some sort of delusional guy who was stalking her last night. Nope, he has to be an actual snowman. Now she takes him to the doctor because we need a rational explanation for what's going on here.
Wow, you're cold. Both thermometers say that he's below 30 degrees.
So the doctor immediately checks his temperature with two different thermometers and they're both under 30 degrees. So this must be really concerning to this doctor. She probably wants to figure out the root cause of this and figure out if something crazy is going on, right? Let's see what her medical opinion is here.
Maybe he's telling the truth. He's a snowman. And how cool would that be?
Oh, she just believes immediately that he's a snowman. That's real top-notch medical advice, doc. Hello, sir. What brought you in here today? I'm pretty sure I'm a vampire. You think you're a vampire? Why do you think you're a vampire, sir? Last night I got really close to a bunch of garlic and I almost died. Also, I think your blood looks really tasty right now. Well, there's nothing else I need to see here. You are definitely a vampire, sir, and how cool is that? What kind of doctor, when given such a crazy absolute medical mystery, just goes, well, must be true. It's almost like this Christmas movie doesn't make any sense. So because this snowman snowman has just been born, and because he's alive because of the Christmas spirit, essentially, he's kind of acting like a kid the whole time. And even though he could be a drifter who's completely lost his mind, Kathy decides to bring him into her home because he's hot.
Thank you. I love you.
You do not.
I do. I love you.
No, you don't.
I do.
So Jack's watching TV, learning a lot of stuff, and he's eating ice because I guess that keeps him from melting or something. He's getting scared by cats, he's learning how to cook, he's doing a bunch of fun stuff like that. And I'm wondering because he is a snowman, right? So like he should be melting anytime he's not at freezing temperature. So he's been in this house all day and he's not melting at all. He's just been watching TV and we're trying to make it okay because he's eating ice. I don't know how just eating ice in the house is keeping him from melting right now. So while rummaging around the house, he goes down into the basement and then he finds a box of stuff that's pretty personal and kind of sad. So while looking through this box, he finds out that her late husband passed away due to cancer, and now she's coming home from work and he's gonna scare the crap out of her.
Right here?
Oh yeah, let me tell you, there's nothing scarier than a hunk like this guy walking around the corner with a rolling pin like he's making cookies in the kitchen. Woo!
You could use some clothes, but you're gonna have to try them on. We don't change in front of people.
I get it, this guy's like the eye candy for the ladies for this movie, but you think this snowman would have learned from earlier when he was running around the town naked that you probably need to keep clothes on around other people? Maybe this snowman is from a nudist snowman colony. So Kathy has now let Jack know that the sheriff is looking for him. So she tells him that for the rest of the movie he's gonna have to lay low so that he can stay safe. But then he lets her know there's a surprise waiting for her in the kitchen.
What is this?
I'm making you dinner. Pizza. I got the recipe off this lady from TV.
How in the world did you do all this?
I'm a fast learner.
Okay, there's a difference between being a fast learner and immediately knowing how to cook a food based on one TV show that you watch. This guy learned how to make pizza dough from scratch after watching one show on the cooking channel. I have no idea how to cook beef Wellington. Let me watch a single video about it.
Look at that pastry, how crisp that is. Oh, wow. I'm in heaven.
I know how to make beef Wellington now. And while he's making this dinner for her, he asks her about what he found inside the box.
What's cancer?
It's not a nice thing that happens to some people.
That's what happened to Paul?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kathy.
So they have that conversation about how Paul passed away, and apparently he used to do repairs on the house and he was a repairman. And since he passed away, the house has been falling apart. That's why there's a hole in the stairs. I can't get past the hole in the stairs, man. Anyways, the scene is really sweet until you realize she's talking to a snowman. So they have a fantastic dinner that night, and the next day he decides to start repairing stuff himself. And he learns how to repair all this stuff because guess what? He watches another TV show about it, and I guess he just has a lock trap of a memory and he just remembers everything he ever watches on TV. But the funny thing is he decides to work on the roof shirtless, which gives the old ladies driving by a heart attack.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I think I'll be fine.
You're stuck in there pretty bad.
And then all of the older ladies come over to the house so that they can watch him install the light for them. Either way, it worked out really well and all these ladies are loving it.
Oh, I should have taken my blood pressure medication this morning.
So now that a bunch of people have been seeing him, the word's going to get out that there's this really hot guy helping a bunch of people out with things. And one of the old ladies asked if he could help out at the school with the school dance. And of course he said yes, because he's a snowman.
Someone has shattered the peace I brought to this town. Why is there no beverage for that ice?
Because I like to eat the ice.
And then the two get into a very heated battle of ice eating in order to assert dominance on one another. Kathy tells Jack that he could end up going to jail for the stuff he stole if he gets caught by the sheriff.
Can't handle jail. Can't handle 10 minutes in a lukewarm diner.
What do you mean? He spent all day in your house yesterday. How is he not melted already? How did this guy go to a diner for 10 minutes and start sweating and melting? But he spent all day and all night inside her house multiple times, even with the AC broken. And if her house is really cold enough to keep him alive, how is she not sick right now, living in a place that's like 32 degrees? Either way, that doesn't make any sense for either of those two.
I'm going to that school tomorrow.
You can go melt in a jail cell. What do I care? I've known you a day and a half.
So Jack and Kathy have their very first fight. I mean, you can't even call it a fight. It was more like 2 sentences. And then Kathy finds out that he repaired everything in the house that was broken. And not only that, but he decorated the house as well because this guy can do it all, man. If there's a TV show for it, this guy's got it down. Kathy, go right to your room, and when you come out, I think you owe that snowman an apology. So Kathy does go back downstairs and apologize to Jack, and then he explains that he doesn't really know what's going on either.
I could wake up tomorrow and be a puddle.
Some people wish they could wake up and be a puddle. This is the first lesson of this movie. Make the most of the time you have while you're here because it doesn't last very long. So in order to help him have the most of the time he has while he's here, Kathy agrees to let him go help out at the middle school tomorrow. Cue the montage of Jack helping out the middle school with any way possible that he knows how to do. I mean, he probably watched a TV show about all this stuff. I don't know what all this running running around is for, though. And then he has to take a break every once in a while or rub snow all over himself, because that's not weird outside of a school. I'm gonna be honest with you, this scene right here is pretty funny to me. She takes a snowman cookie, eats the head off, and then he just looks traumatized afterwards. I don't know about you, Kathy, but I feel like you're starting to catch some feelings for this snowman here. And then she explains to him that she's been kind of a mess ever since her husband passed away.
My life is a mess right now. I haven't been taking care of myself, my house, my personal life since fall. And everyone knows it.
So Jack the snowman gives her some encouraging words, and then they're driving back through the town, and then he sees the glass pane that he ordered from Amazon or something coming in.
There's this site on the computer where you can just order anything you want for people. It's great.
My computer has my credit card information. So when you use my computer...
Oh, no.
So Kathy tells him to lay low, not tell anyone anything that's going on, and then help with the glass, which he immediately does the opposite of and tells them that he broke the glass and that he stole the clothes and that he's very sorry. And then they tell him that they're not mad and that everything's okay.
You're not mad?
Nobody can be mad at Christmas.
Really, this woman right here doesn't have a very big family, because if anyone's ever had a family with like a bunch of people getting together on Christmas, you know very well that there are people who can be mad at Christmas time. While Jack was at the school, he was blowing up balloons and helping with the decorations, and he heard one guy ask out another girl to the dance. And that gave him the bright idea that maybe he should ask Kathy to the dance. If you start to question what's going on, just remember that he is a snowman and all bets are off the table.
Kathy, will you please go to the school's Christmas dance with me?
Yes.
Yes!
So now they're going to a middle school dance together, so they're gonna go on a shopping trip to get him something nice to wear. So they'll probably go somewhere where you can get a button-up shirt, maybe some nice pants, you know, or they'll go to a custom suit shop where they can get a suit made custom fit just for him, which makes no sense, because where did she get the money for this? And just for a middle school dance? And he also gets some custom cufflinks? Are you kidding me? How much money does this lady have all of a sudden? Oh my goodness, and after this expensive shopping trip, he tells her that he bought this expensive jewelry online with her credit card. If this girl did have money saved, she doesn't have it anymore. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to a middle school dance, but my middle school dance was nothing like this at all. There were just some tables with some tablecloths on top and then a punch bowl. This is incredible. I'm just wondering how A, he's not melting, and B, she's not freezing while they're dancing together though. That's kind of one thing I don't think is ever gonna get answered for me. So they go outside to give Jack some air so that he can get a little bit more cold, because he was starting to melt a little bit and he was getting really wet. And it's really hard to clean a custom suit. And then they share a romantic moment outside where they almost kiss, and then he walks away dramatically because we need some more drama in this movie.
The truth is, I don't know how much more time that I have left. So you know the pain of being left behind. And the more I fall in love with you, the more I know I could never hurt you like that.
But really the conversation should have probably gone more like this. I know we've had a great night, but I don't know if this will work between us. Why? Why won't it work between us? I am a snowman and I'm going to melt when it gets warm. I can't have a relationship with you. How'd you fall in love with me? I mean, I know I'm attractive. Well, I mean, I thought maybe we just had something building. No, dude, I'm a snowman. So while they're having this fantastic time at the school dance, the sheriff finds out that an ATM across the street from the clothing store has a camera on it. So he's gonna maybe see if he can figure out who broke the window.
Does this bank machine have a camera?
So now he finds out on the security footage of the ATM that Jack is the guy who was streaking and broke the window. So now he goes to wreck the Christmas party and confront everybody and arrest Jack.
Family and friends, co-workers.
Criminal! You under arrest.
What? No, come on, it's Christmas Eve.
So he arrests Jack and he puts him in a jail cell where, oh no, he's probably gonna melt maybe really fast, maybe really slow. We don't really know the speed with which he melts at any given temperature because he's been indoors randomly all throughout this movie. And sometimes he melts really fast and sometimes he doesn't melt at all. But anyways, he's getting arrested. He's gonna get put in this jail cell and he won't be able to get out unless the $2,000 bond is paid.
What's going on?
Nate set the bail at $2,000 and I don't have enough.
What is this?
So they don't know how they're gonna pay the bail. But all of a sudden, everyone in town starts chipping in a little bit of money.
I've got $80.
Really, Ed?
Pass them around. Hey. Thanks, guys.
You're still like 10 shy.
You're telling me this whole town was able to pull out basically $2,000 straight out of their pockets, but no one's got $10 more left? Are you kidding me?
Matthew, what are you doing here? Why are you helping him?
Because he's my friend.
A man is defined by his actions.
Here's the opportunity for you to be defined by yours.
Give everybody their money back.
And the sheriff ends up letting Jack go. With the power of the Christmas spirit and everybody working together, Jack gets freed from his cell. Unfortunately, it seems like it's a little bit too late.
Come on, you're a doctor. Do something.
What? You can't defibrillate a snowman.
This lady's like the worst doctor ever. She doesn't even try to do anything. She's just like, well, he's dead. And now pretty much the most ridiculous scene in the movie. Tomorrow he will just be a puddle or an ice cube, but Kathy gets over him. She lets him know how much she loves him, and she gives him a big old kiss.
I am falling in love with you.
Kathy, he's gone. Come.
Trust me, I'm a doctor. She literally doesn't do anything. She's just like, no, this guy's dead. He's gone.
Kathy?
Oh my goodness, he's alive! Through the power of a magical kiss. I've never seen that one before. Because it's Christmas. He's alive because it's Christmas.
I feel kind of funny.
Did you just shiver? You're cold.
I think it means I'm real.
And then together through the power of their newfound love, for some reason he doesn't fix the heater. I guess his snowman powers of watching things on the TV and remembering them are gone forever. But you know, they fix it together and they're in love and all that fun stuff. And then she surprises him with tickets to Hawaii for Christmas because he's a real human now. I don't even want to get into the nightmare that it's going to be trying to get him to become an American citizen and get him an ID. They could make a sequel to this movie. Jack the Snowman attempts to get an ID. At the end of the day, this movie actually ended up being a really good movie. I recommend that you go over to Netflix to watch it if you enjoy Christmas movies because you'll like this movie. Sure, it has plenty of ridiculous plot points and a bunch of stuff that doesn't make sense, and there's a bunch of plot holes there. This is one where you probably should just turn your brain off and just go ahead and watch it. It's not like the best Christmas movie I've ever seen, but it's not like I'm not like mad I watched it. But what did you think of this Christmas movie? Please let me know in the comments below. This entire year has been an absolute journey for me on YouTube, and I have grown so much in the last year, and I just want to thank all of you for your love and support. You guys have no idea what the support from those of you who have been commenting and liking my videos has meant to me this year. It honestly keeps me motivated to keep going and keep doing what I'm doing. I look forward to seeing you guys soon again with my next Christmas movie on the Christmas list this year. So don't forget to come back each week and watch each movie. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to watch a bunch of my other movie reviews down here, please go ahead and click the link right here. I'll see you very soon with my next video. All I have left to say is bye-bye.